Servant of the Great Horned Rat, it starts right now. Hello, everybody. How is everyone today? Goodness gracious. All right, let's turn that off. Turn me on, and I'm going to go in this corner so that I'm not blocking UI elements. There we go. Curse Fanatic, best of luck on that, my man. Oh, my lord. All right, it looks like we are good. Let's just make sure that we're on Twitch. We are on Twitch. Great. All right. So we are good to go. Have I tested the loading times yet? I wouldn't say I've tested them. I mean, they're fast, but my computer is very good, so I don't know if that's gonna help with that. Am I gonna do Snitch later? Yeah, so excuse me. Let's go through the game plan real quick, guys. So, I held a vote on... Is the volume okay, by the way? Volume's good for audio to in-game volume. So anyway, the plan is that we are going to play a lot. Like, we're going to play somewhere around 8 hours today. We're going to do in 4-hour bits. Music's a tad loud. Okay. So we're like gonna play for 4 hours and then take a lunch break and then come back for another 4 hours, and that'll be it for the day. That should hopefully be a little better volume wise. And we're going to be doing the Vortex campaigns. And the goal is to get through all 3 Vortex campaigns in a timely fashion. So our goal is to get through Malus, followed by Snitch, followed by Response. And then once we're through those, we will hop into Mortal Empires, where the Patreons and stuff will vote for remaining stuff. And the good news is we're going to be doing 8 hours... pretty much every day. There will be some exceptions. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing in a tournament with some other content creators and stuff that Tyrant and Italian are hosting. So that'll be tomorrow morning. But once that's over with, I'm gonna immediately go back into streaming. So without further ado, let's get started with a little Malus movie, huh? Let me turn off my camera real quick so y'all can watch it in its full glory. All right, see you guys in a second.
A demon cruel beyond compare, imprisoned by fools who sought to harness his dark might. All soon perished. Still, the demon could not slip his chains. Millennia passed, then mortal greed found him once more. The drinker of worlds was loose. Yet, in a twist of fate, Zarkan's liberator became only another cage. Raging at their undesired bond, demon and host enact vengeance upon this world. All shudder, save for the Skaven. Deep in their under-empire, noisome warlords plot to seize this hell-sent power. The Eshin Master Assassin must hunt it down, else lose his Night Lord's capricious favor a fate every Skaven fears. So Snikch's poison blades will find their target, whomever it may be. The Witch King knows well where Tarkan lurks, for its host dances to his tune. Malekith promises the elixir to subjugate the demon shade, if the fabled scrolls of Hecate are first brought to him. Tarkan's possession has cost Malus Darkblade dearly. He cannot refuse. To the rat-infested Southlands he must go. Rat Deathmaster and Druki Tyrant, bound for battle, but neither knowing it yet. All the world will quail when shadow meets flame.
Alright, with one eye prudently cast towards home, Malus Darkblade has arrived in the Southlands. The Tyrant of Haggrafe is no fool, ordering his Black Ark to drop its colossal anchor some way off the coast of the mainland of the Sea of Dread. Unpredictable dangers lurk in every corner of the continent, and there's much at stake. First and foremost, the Witch King's promise that Malus will finally gain the means to subjugate the dark power that burns within him. Time!
Though Haggrafe remains under my control, the Witch King has dispatched me here to gather the scrolls of Hecate. Aha! I must quieten my mind and let nothing distract me. Just off these shores, a Black Ark stands ready to unleash devastation upon my enemies, here and across the waters in the Southlands. The jungles and mountains of this place appear to house many sites of arcane power. I shall harness them for my lord Malekith, and he will grant me what was promised. Shut up, demon! Curb your thirst for souls. The Asur are mine to annihilate. The islands will not protect them.
My affliction is both a terrible curse and an immeasurable source of power. But soon I will have greater control.
I will do what I must to ensure that I return to Nagaroth in triumph.
Alright, camera back on. Boop. Did you miss me? You missed me, didn't you? Alright, so let's get started. I feel like the shut up demon is gonna become a pretty heavy meme in the community. But we'll see what happens. Can Malus get better at face stabbing than Tyrion? Yeah, he can. When is Queek's lore video? As soon as it's done. It's the only answer I'm ever gonna have for that. Alright, so let's get into it. I saw some people asking if I'm gonna keep Haggrafe. I am not, since we're doing Vortex. I think keeping Haggrafe is totally worth it in Mortal Empires, but in Vortex campaign, it's just more territory I have to defend, and it's not easy to get scrolls in Nagaroth without competing against annoying other factions. So we're not gonna worry about it.
I hope I die with my choking hands around your throat, Tarkan.
These two, they have marital problems. They need a counselor. Undertaker, your Black Arcs are not stuck in that ocean. If you want to move your Black Arc, once you control the Eastern Seas in Mortal Empires, just disband your Black Arc and you can just summon it at a different port. Chonali, yes. Black Arcs can garrison cities and act as their defenders. Alright, so real quick, I'll show you guys some of these new models, and then we will start killing high elves. I can't think of a better way to celebrate a Friday than by killing some Asur. They are the most annoying. So, here are the new units, in case for some reason by now you haven't seen them. These are the Scourge Runner Chariots, which are drawn, of course, by Dark Steeds, which are pretty gnarly little creatures. And they've got these big old crossbows that shoot these huge armor-piercing bolts out of them, so that's fun. Then this is the Bloodrack Medusa. I think there's an anime about this kind of thing lately, but of course the Warhammer version's even more hideous than the normal Medusas because it's got all these extra snakes coming out of its body. Because, you know, Warhammer just has to one-up everything. Then here we've got the Master, which is a hero you start Malus's campaign with. They have big old halberds, even though they treat them more like spears. And they have the Guardian Aura, which is really, really nice. And then, of course, we've got Malus Darkblade, who is probably the spikiest of the Dark Elf characters. And he looks great. We'll take another look at him once we get our hands on Spite. Scourge Runner Chariots worth anything? Yes, they are super good. I see a lot of people complaining that the Shadowy Dealings is too much. Do I agree with that? No, I do not. So let's talk about that as I get set up on deployment. So for anyone not aware, I have heard and read that there's some kerfluffle going on in the community. I think Legend of Total War was kind of the one to get the party started on it. Home Slicer, thanks so much for the $10 donation, man. It says, "Shut up, demon." By the way, it's my birthday. Thanks for streaming. Oh, well, happy birthday, Home Slicer. Everyone, please send some happy birthday wishes and good vibes over to Home Slicer. Hope you have a great day, man. So the thing is with the if you want my system specs, they should be in the description of the video or the live stream. You just gotta scroll down. The big thing with the shadowy dealings is that you have to build up to them. So like the shadowy dealing that lets you just nuke an enemy faction into the ground, yeah, it's very, very powerful. But the thing about it is you have to get at least 4 shadowy dealings in order to use it. Oh, y'all want to see something cool? Check out this shooting attack by the Bloodrack Medusa. And by the time you have 4 shadowy dealings, boo! By the time you have 4 shadowy dealings, you've basically beaten the Vortex campaign. So in the Vortex campaign, you maybe will get to use the shadowy dealing to kill a faction. You'll get to use that once in your entire campaign. Which works out really well because to win Snitch's campaign, you have to wipe out Haggrave. So it's a really good way to just deal with that without having to like go all the way there in person. However, it has a 100 turn cooldown. So even in Mortal Empires, where you might use it a lot more often, unless your campaign goes over 300 turns, you will struggle to be able to use it more than twice. So I really don't think it's that OP. Like, it is very strong, but it's not game-breaking. Anyone who thinks it's game-breaking doesn't understand, I feel very confident saying anyone who thinks it's game-breaking does not understand the context in which it's used. I don't mean that in like a jerk way, but like it is not something you can just use whenever and there's no penalties, you know? By the time you're able to use it, you've basically already won the campaign. It's just letting you get through the end phases of the campaign at a much higher speed. Alright, let's start getting rid of people. Malus, let's activate Blood Price to make myself very high. Give myself 20% ward save, and then we'll use Demon's Curse to lower leadership. Love dealing with archers. Bloodwrack Medusa has a pretty nasty charge animation. Let's figure out where these guys are all gonna... Okay, it looks like they're gonna swarm the Medusa. That's fine.
Darkblade. Dealers in death. Master Druki. Cold-blooded killers. Chariots. By Drakira. Horses. Dealers in death. Honor the king. We are ready.
Yeah, I got missed.
Chariots. Destroy.
Just keep our troops cycling around everywhere.
We are ready.
Get these hiles to break as quickly as possible.
Onwards to murder.
What was that ability slash spell? These are the Black Arc abilities. If you're talking about the stuff that's falling down from the sky. Any thoughts on Spite being larger than the books? Eldrad, so I don't have a huge issue with it. Spite being smaller was more of a part of the novels. It wasn't as big of a feature on his actual tabletop presence. And Spite, it's a minor detail. It's totally reasonable for them to go, well, by the time this story takes place, the story is after most of Malus's adventures are over, so maybe by that point Spite has gotten a lot bigger. Thanks. But to me it's not a huge deal, especially because the way the character works, but the way characters work in Total War, they like to make them a little bigger in order to make it like easier to see them and easier to target them. You can't really put a character in the game and make them smaller than the other characters. That can cause problems. Hey Hugh, what's up, man? So I understand there are people that want to be really nitpicky and are like, Spite should be small, but from a gameplay perspective, that causes more problems than it helps. And at that, you don't want to sacrifice the quality of the gameplay just to match with the lore. Otherwise, we would have a lot of problems. Anyway, so I am gonna sell Haggrave because I want the growth, I want the money, and
would be a more merciful punishment than this.
To complete the Vortex campaign, I find it's a lot better to sell it. For mods, I am running the 2 skill points for Legendary Lords Only mod, or for Lords Only mod, just because I like it. Deal with it. And that's the only mod I'm running that affects gameplay. Because I find that it tends to make the AI a much more reliable opponent, and that it helps them make their characters a lot better. And it also just makes my experience more positive. Alright, so I'll move the Black Arc back a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade it. And in case y'all haven't seen this, Black Arc characters can wear items now, and attendants, and they also have skill trees, which is awesome. One of my favorite things. Bjorn, so we just started. We're doing great. I have talked about that already. But the long story short is everyone who's freaking out about it is freaking out over nothing. That ability is not as big of a deal as everybody is making it to be, because you can only get it in the very late campaign. Okay, let's chuck a potion, because we want to be able to heal our units, and when you're at max possession, you have minus 50% casualty replenishment, and we can't quite overwhelm that yet. So we're going to go ahead and pop the potion so we can heal. In lore, would it be easy to defeat Snitch? No. Snitch would be a very difficult opponent.
Shut up, demon!
Alright, now let's go attack Tor Elisor before the High Elves have a chance to mount a proper defense. So we'll have our Black Arc come over here and blockade it.
Attack!
And then we're going to bring Malus over.
I am no puppet.
Okay, so we need to get Malus on land. Let's do this. Let's move the Black Ark back a little bit.
Hear the din of war.
Okay, I can siege it, so we'll continue siege. Now we'll bring the Black Ark in. Sometimes you have to be a little careful with the order. And we want to attack with Malus because the leading character of the attack gets more experience, and I'm more interested in leveling up Malus right now. So let's do this. Maybe he meant, would it be easy for Malus or Zarkan to beat Snitch? I will say Malus with Zarkan would probably beat Snitch in a fight. Unless Snitch had a way to stop Malus from pulling on Zarkan's power. Queek would be a very good fight for Snitch. I actually think Queek could beat Snitch. In a notable part because of his trophy heads, yes. Because Queek's trophy heads are kind of supernatural. Fun fact, you'll learn about it when his Legendary Lord video comes out in the very near future, I should note. You know what? I'll tell you guys this. I feel unless something happens with the editor, you know, the person that makes sure the video is ready to be released to the public, the Queek Head Taker lore video will be out before Christmas. I can tell you that much. But a fun fact about that video is that Snitch and Queek have actually worked together before. I won't reveal just how yet. I imagine there are a number of people in chat who will know how, but I'll keep it kind of a secret for the moment. But it's a really they've worked together before, and the person they worked together against did not survive. Which is probably not a huge surprise. All right, tiles are on the walls. Let's go. We don't want to send the Medusa to the walls just yet. Just because, let's dodge some shots. We don't want to send her to the walls yet because they are going to just be a little too heavily garrisoned by archers right now. Let's get her behind a tree for the moment. So I don't want to attack this until I'm able to disrupt all of the archers upon it. We're going to get our dark shards over here so that we can fire up on the walls and just start making it a really bad day for all these high elves. The next white dwarf has rules for night haunts. Ooh, that's good to know. Was it the High King? It was not the High King. Let's drop a big fat Black Ark spell there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Good hit. Attack! Clear off a little more space. Fun fact, if you send characters up the wall first, you can actually send up a unit immediately after them since they only take up one ladder. Oh good, you guys are here. Let's go! Hup, hup! Hup, 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 hup. Alright. He's still maintaining a pretty good garrison up there, so we're not going to move just yet. Take the walls! Let's go ahead and pop the Demon's Curse to lower all of their melee defense and leadership. And then I'm going to hurl a big fat meteor right there. Beautiful. Because we want to start getting as many of these archers off the walls as we can so I can take the gate. Let's get a lightning bolt on this princess.
Kill everything.
Into battle!
Dark elves.
Up.
Merciless warriors. Onwards to murder. Dreadlord. Blighted one.
Alright, we do want to get Malus on the Noble if we can. Alright, we should be good now to start attacking the gate. Medusa, let's go! Are there any named Ripperdactyls or Ripperdactyl riders? No. The only named flying character for the Lizardmen is Tic-Tac-Toe. Let's get that Noble. Spearmen to the ground level! Looks nice and congested. Rain down fire! Actually taking pretty good damage on Darkblade, that's alright. Alright, there's barely any archers up here, so we can go ahead and bring in the rest of our mounted forces. Let's get the Fleet Master up there. Archers, let's focus fire on the horse riders in the back.
We are ready. Moving out. Direct spears. Lord of the Hag! Doom comes! Now mercy! Dreadlord! The weaklings use missiles! Horses!
Get the princess.
Battle ready! Rookie!
Y'all help her open the door. Did the Black Ark's abilities get a buff? No, I don't think so.
Corsairs! Onward! Battle ready!
Not unless it was the in a prior patch, but definitely not this patch. What unit size am I playing on? Large. So the way the game was balanced for. All right, the city is ours. Oh, sorry, cursed. Could Zarkan defeat Scarbrand? Probably not. Zarkan is a keeper of secrets, so a greater demon of Slaanesh. He's a strong one, but Scarbrand is kind of like... Scarbrand is like the ultimate boss fight for dueling.
Wealth is power.
Alright, we're going to loot and occupy so we can get some high elf slaves. And we're good. Move you back here. You leveled up, and you count as a lord, so I do get the double points, which is great. So let's get that, and serve or die.
Darkblade.
Good to know, Zarkan, thanks. Let's get some more income from looting and sacking settlements.
Only a fool would vouch for this.
Indomitable Will for charge bonus and leadership. And then we'll repair the city that I just took. And then let's go ahead and start working on the Black Ark's garrison. Did Gotrek visit Gotrek never visited Nagaron, to my memory. Yeah, he was on a Black Ark in Elfslayer. Purple Whispers are gonna get old. I mean, you can always just turn down the volume or something. I don't know. Let's see. For right now, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the capital.
I didn't hear that. I am no.
I actually like the Whispers. Let's bring you over here. Let's bring you over here.
Demon.
Yeah, the intern times are freakishly fast. Especially in Vortex. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got heavy iron for a few turns. Alright, let's make our way for the Tower of the Stars. And we want to make sure we're not within range of this, or else Capitano Sisico will attack us, and it will be bad. Let's pop across that little vortex. And then let me grab some more troops. Let's get one more of those, two more of those. I really like having thematic armies. CA puts in a shut up demon option. Yeah, right. Alright.
I am no puppet.
We should be good to take this. And that will secure our first province. Okay, Malus can't make it there quite yet, so we'll wait one more turn. Not a big deal. That'll give me more time to grab... Let's grab some spearmen. So, the reason I'm... Oh, speaking of Zarkan, he's actually giving us missions right now. Oh, the Idol of Darkness? What do I have to do for this? I have to raise or sack Quetzalcoatl and the Caverns of Sotek. There's no finer sensation than to take an innocent life. Imagine then how delectable it would be to fell a city. Bring them doom, O cage of mine. Feed my hunger, let me take control, I guarantee you will enjoy it. If we do this, we get the Idol of Darkness, which is a permanent passive for -5 melee defense and -48% speed? Oh my god! Yeah, we're definitely going to do that as soon as we take... Okay, screw that. We're actually not going to wait for Malus to take the city. And then what's the other one we have? Murmurs of Murder. Kill 3,400 enemies. Blood must be spilled in copious quantities and with the cruelest of blades. For the greater the suffering, the more we will be feared. And feared we must be, for it will render us unstoppable. Go forth and sow destruction. 5,500 for damage. Okay, so let's do this. Cancel that. Attack. Attack. Tower of the Stars. We'll just auto-resolve this one.
We will make them bleed.
And we will loot and occupy. Because I do want to... Hey, we got the Standard of Haggrave. How thematic. Alright. We just accomplished a bunch of missions, so we got a bunch of gold. Let's get increased slave production. Request additional slaves.
Stay away.
Malus leveled up. Let's get the Slumber, because that will let us get supernatural tissue, which gives us an additional 10% ward save if we turn into Zarkan. But more importantly, it gives us 30% casualty replenishment on Malus's army. Yeah. And then we'll get Nobleborn Ruler.
Of your rambling.
50% leadership aura size and 5+5 to the effect for the Master.
Black heart.
And then you leveled up 2 more points into server die. Alright. So we're going to get a slave rebellion this turn. That's totally fine. Because I looted... Oh, something else they did, guys, is they actually changed it so that if you do sacking, you actually basically give up all of your movement. That used to not be the case in prior builds. You used to be able to sack and then, like, move back to the city and take it in the same turn. They pretty much disabled that feature, which is good because it makes it actually a decision now. Like, looting and occupy, or looting... God, I'm struggling to talk. Sacking and occupying used to be a no-brainer for time reasons, but now that's no longer the case. I love Zarkan's voice. Alright, let's move you over here so I can help out my city because there are rebels. Do I have a campaign I prefer at the moment? I think Malus's campaign is more of a challenging story. I think Snitch's campaign is much more of a hardcore power fantasy.
The ocean. Gateway to the world.
Malus's, or Snitch's campaign is very similar, in my opinion, to Ikit Claw's campaign, in that you feel ridiculously overpowered. So, for me personally, I prefer Malus's of the two. But honestly, my favorite campaign in the DLC might be Rapon's. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, let's get over here to shore. Hopefully I can get actually on the land. There we go. Yeah.
Shut up, demon.
Okay. Let's get a bigger Black Arc. Because size matters when it comes to Black Arcs, chat. Size matters. Does Tor Elisor have any lore? Not particularly. There are certain characters that have stopped there from time to time. But it's not like a super famous place. Can I talk about response mechanics? Yes, I can. I can talk about anything now. So just to make it clear, guys, the embargoes are essentially over. Let's put the banner on my cold ones.
Show your
Take them as slaves.
cream of the crop.
Sacrifice to Cain. Nice. I can talk about anything now, so feel free to ask whatever you want. The big takeaways, in my opinion, are for Rapunzel. So the thing about Rapunzel's campaign is she has a unique difficulty modifier compared to other Bretonnians, which is that she actually takes desert attrition. So you actually get pretty messed up if you try and run through the desert. But to counter that, she can take on supplies. So every time Rapunzel or any of her armies goes into a settlement, they actually gain unassailable. So armor piercing damage and armor whenever my Black Ark is defending itself. And then we'll take Infamous Raider. But Rapunzel, whenever her or one of her armies goes into a settlement, they take on like 5 turns worth of supplies.
Make it stop.
And once you have supplies, you can basically once you have enough supplies, you can basically move through. Oh gosh, how many? Okay, we're at 0 scrolls gained this turn. Okay, good. If we were about to gain some scrolls, that'd be bad. When you have supplies, you're actually immune to desert attrition, which is really, really cool. And then her whole campaign is just about fighting undead. Okay. Okay, so the first of these Skaven armies we have to defeat has spawned. So we have gotten enough Scrolls of Hecate to send a shipment to Malekith, so this happened. Malus Darkblade is determined to see through his end of the bargain with the Witch King, but it seems nothing is ever plain sailing for the Tyrant of Haggrave. Plain sailing, sorry. While overseeing preparations for the first consignment of scrolls to be sent back to Nagaroth, Darkblade received a message that a squalid brood of ratmen had emerged not far from their location and were closing in fast. It may not be much of a surprise to be harassed by the verminous Skaven wherever one is in the world, but Darkblade can ill afford to take this threat lightly. Grotesque and highly dangerous rat ogres have been spotted in the ratman horde's ranks. The first shipment cannot be compromised. Darkblade will have to put the pestilent threat down. And if we win, we get Damage Missive, which for 1 turn gives us 80% casualty replenishment. And the missive says, it is never a surprise to have the Skaven attack at random. Barely legible scribbles on a missive recovered from one of the wretches seems to indicate as much. Find and hunt, find and hunt. And we're up against, and Clan Mulder is who's attacking us right now. Capture and occupy the caverns of Sotek. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to burn it. Because we want to please Sarkhan.
Will not possess me again.
Anchors away.
They really do kind of like come off as like a really messed up married couple.
Hear the din of war.
Oh, look, it's Clan Mulder.
Rise
Bye.
up, warriors.
All right, so we're gonna sack it.
Cain blesses me.
Cause I don't. Oh, the Cloak of Haggrave. Look at us getting all these thematic items. The right to the Witch King. All right, so that one's done. So now we need to haul ass to this settlement. That is our objective right now. Let's see. Let's do Dreaded Slaver, Draftmaster, Sycophantic Schemer, which is we don't need that just yet. That'll be good when we're defending territory. So let's get Conqueror. Tor Elisor is at rank 2. So I can get a Slave Pin. And then over here, let's get Dark Elf Manners. Not like manners, but you know what I mean. Alright, and then we've got this building. So give me... How much money do we have? Okay, give me a Bolt Thrower. I don't want to wait for 2 turns, but I do want to at least get a 20 stack. So let's just get a lot more. Let's do that. And we're probably about to be attacked at Tor Elisor, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. But, now watch this, chat. So if I do... Oh, but you know what? Sacrifice to Cain would actually probably be better right now, because I could use the healing and the ability. So let's do that. Let's do Sacrifice to Cain. Because I need that casualty replenishment. Now, is that going to be enough to give me positive casualty replenishment? It is. But I want to heal really, really big right now, so let's go ahead and drink another elixir. So that'll give us a little bit more substantial healing, and will put us in a better position for this upcoming fight. Against these, this rebellion. What happens to the mechanics of Clan Eshin if one of the major... Oh, okay, this is the army you have to fight. So we'll fight this because this is technically a story mission.
For the hag.
If one of the major clans dies, to my... If I recall correctly, you still can get contracts from them. But once you have any positive influence with one of the major clans, you immediately open up, like, diplomacy with them if you want. So it's pretty easy to, like, confederate them and stuff. Alright, so this is Clan Molder attacking us. So he'll come to us. We'll put our spearmen a little bit out in front so those rat ogres have something to run into that won't just get, like, thrown into the upper atmosphere. Keep our bleak swords more in the back. Then we've got dark shards.
Dark elves.
Bloodwreck Medusa. We'll keep our Cold One Knights hidden here for the moment. And then we're going to use our Scourge Runner Chariot to harass. And Corsairs will hold the flanks.
The merciless host. They'll die.
And Malus and the Master can go out in front. How do I move my troops up like that? So whenever you want to move your troops around in formation, highlight them, hold down the Alt button, and then you can hold down the left click to move them around like this. So highlight what you want to move, hold down Alt, and then hold down the left click button until they're where you want them to be. Alright, we're going to send the Scourge Runner Chariot because they have anti-large missiles to go harass those rat ogres. I'm not worried about that. And we're just going to kind of chill on this hill because... that rhymed. I'm smart. Because I want all of my abilities to come off cooldown.
Merciless warriors.
Alright, open fire! When these things get to a high rank, granted, I only have 2 right now, but when there's 3 of them and you're at a high rank, they will do so much damage. Alright, let's go ahead and start falling back. Because these guys can fire while moving, and they can fire 360, which is really nice. Did he really just spawn some rats? What a rude.
Chariots.
Alright, unfortunately this army is led by a Master Assassin, which is like the most annoying character. Because he's invisible until I get really, really close. And even when I do get really close, he can run and shoot in any direction, which is frustrating.
With pleasure. Advance, Druki.
Don't run too far. What do I think of the likelihood of Cathay in Game 3? I don't think it's super likely, but I think it's possible. And I super duper hope it happens. I love Cathay. It would be really, really cool to see Creative Assembly interpret Cathay. But we don't want to commit our spearmen to that, because we need our spearmen on anti-red ogre duty right now. Keep firing!
Dark shards.
No, no, stop. Stop. Don't shoot those. Stop wasting your ammo. Stop.
Stop. Nagarothi. Following orders.
Alright, let's fall back.
To slaughter.
Here they come.
Battle
Alright, brace.
Bloody murder!
Oop, those guys over-chased. My bad.
As you say, onwards to murder!
Alright, let's begin.
Darkblade! Eager for battle!
Now you can fire at will.
Eager for battle! It is done. Drukin! By Drakira! Hold one!
Let's do that. And skadoosh. Make it rain, boys! And that was a little friendly fire, but that's okay. Let's drop this over here. Where is that Master Assassin? Stop moving. Nope! Ah, damn it.
Dark elves! We are ready!
Pursue!
Destroy!
Alright, all crossbows and ranged attacks. Focus the Master Assassin.
Darkblade! Leaving! By your command. Chariot! Dealers in death. Slash! Kill! Darkblade!
Let's lower all their leadership.
Immediately! We are wavering!
How many kills was that explosion? Oh, I have no idea. It unfortunately it doesn't show a kill count for Dark Conduit. Alright, you do, so whenever these story armies show up, it's worth noting you do have to kill the Lord, because the Lord is unbreakable, unfortunately, which is super annoying sometimes. So you'll notice that his leadership is remarkably intact, all things considered. Let's drop a meteor there.
Darkblade! Revenant!
Drop some fire. Okay, so they're all shattering. All that's left is the assassin, which let's see if we can hit him with a cane slash, assuming he doesn't get obliterated by something else. We don't want to chase him because he'll just run. And kaboom! Yeet. That Medusa was having none of it. I really like the Blood Rack Medusas. They can do a ton of damage with their stare.
The quotas must be filled.
Alright, let's enslave. Alright, the Warp Sword of Cain has started, the quest battle mission. The Warp Sword of Cain, a legendary weapon retrieved by Malus from the Chaos Waste beyond the Vermilion Gate during his quest to attain the 5 artifacts needed to free his soul from Zarkan. Process that ultimately failed to rid him of the demon before they became internally entwined.
This is not the time, Zarkan.
Now, the power of the Warp Sword wanes. The hilt grows cold where once it radiated warmth like the hottest dwarf furnace. The blade is dulled, no longer cutting through steel as though it were butter, no longer guiding Malus' strikes with the deadly precision with which he was once gifted. It must be brought back to its former power. Perhaps it is simply a matter of feeding the blade and allowing it to recharge? A good slaughter would make Malus feel a little better at least. Slay any who dare to face the Darkblade and let the sword consume the blood of his victims. Alright. So we got another rebellion on our hands. Oh joy. Malus has got a nice big fat juicy army now.
Darkblade!
And we leveled up. So let's get Lightning Strike and then Cold Heart for that extra campaign movement.
Malus
We're gonna
comes
finish off
for
this
you.
army real quick.
Show your mettle.
Just delete them.
Cain blesses me.
Oh, awesome. We accomplished that. So we got a bunch of extra money. We made Zarkan happy.
Zarkan.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to haul butt to where we're going. Oh, Spite. Nice. Alright, let's grab Spite, and then let's grab our first point of Elven Healing so that we can have lots of casualty replenishment. And we'll definitely get in a fight soon so we can show off Spite. Let's get another point in Conqueror.
I am no puppet.
And then we're running! We're heading to Quexodal. And we're gonna kill whoever's there. Alright. And then I cannot actually get to this army with my Black Arc because they've already sieged the city. Why you gotta neg me? Sarkhan. Come on, man. Cloak of Haggrave, Standard of Haggrave. Yeah, sure. We'll put Armor Silvered Steel on you for the moment. Alright. How do I feel about Spite's size? I'm not that bothered by it. It's a gameplay thing, not a they ignored the lore thing, in my opinion. First of all, this takes
in two commodities:
Wealth and power.
I love Malus's voice actor. He's great. The thing with Spite is that this takes place like as far as like the way where Malus is along in his story. This seems to be very, very late in Malus's story, so this is after all of his books. No. So maybe Spite just got bigger over time. Alright, let's upgrade the Tower of the Sun. And then we're going to have the Black Arc move over here to support. That way in the... Actually, no, let's keep Malus in range. We want to keep Malus in range so I can keep supporting him with heals. But we're going to upgrade the Black Arc Garrison a little more. Let's get 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers. And let's get 2 Sisters of Slaughter. It's good for the Black Arc to have a really big garrison. That way, A, it can defend itself, and B, it can...
I have been relishing the doom I have planned for you.
It can defend itself, and then, of course, it can be a lot better at dealing with cities. Okay, we've got Skaven chasing us. Not a big deal. We'll just deal with them. What are the floating scroll things on the map? Those are Scroll of Hakardi locations, which you need to collect with Malus to complete his storyline. Oh, okay. So there's Skaven coming on behind us. They're gonna regret that. We'll put the Reaper Bolt Thrower facing forward, so it can start unleashing hell on our enemies. Then let's do this for a front line. You guys come on support this direction. You can go here. Scourge Runner can be involved in early trade there. We'll put spears in front. All right. Kill everyone.
Darkblade.
Oh, we gotta get a look at Spite. So here's Spite. He has the best Cold One armor look and armor in the game. Spite looks absolutely menacing. It's just the best. I love it. Yeah. Oh, well, we missed on that one, but that's okay. There. Well, I have a second. There, and you go there, and back to full speed. That'll be the only time I slow down in this venture. Send in the Bloodwreck Medusa. Malus is going to chase after the Master Assassin.
Dark Shards. Taruki. Dealers in death.
I adore her. Alright, let's drop this on the Master, since he's right in the middle. There's about to be a lot of dead rats, chat. Just a wave of red. Black Arc, make it rain! Don't over pursue. There we go. It's a lot of dead rats, chat. It's a lot of dead rats.
Chariots! Master Druki! My blade hungers.
Alright, we're good on this flank. The rest of you with me.
Striding!
Where is Malus?
Who's fast?
Oh, he's fighting. It's that stupid assassin lord. Good job, everyone. To the front.
Carnage awaits.
Oop, drop and run.
We are ready.
Chariots, save the Volter.
Kill everything. Withdraw.
To the front line.
Slaughter. Onwards to murder. Moving out.
Pop that. And let's go ahead and pop that. That way we can get rid of that enemy lord as quickly as possible. Start dropping bombs.
Cold one.
Our cold ones took a buttload of damage. My lord.
Going.
Get in there.
Nagarothi.
And our Bolthor is basically dead.
Carnage
Great.
awaits.
Alright, Malus won his fight over there. That's awesome.
Slaughter them. Nagarothi.
Let's go.
Cold-blooded killers. By Cain. By Drakira. Massacre them. Horses. Die, weaklings.
Alright, this should pretty much have us covered for Clan Mulder.
Slay them. Dark shards.
I hate Skaven summons so much, especially when you're just deep in Skaven territory, so they're just really nasty. What race am I most excited for in Game 3? I am most excited for Ogre Kingdoms. I love Ogre Kingdoms. Dark Conduit!
You all die.
See a Graze here. Let's go get him, Malus.
Warriors. No mercy for the king. No survivors. Dread spears. Eager for battle.
Rude using putrescent blades on me.
Destroy. Blood for Cain. Battle ready.
Actually, let's go ahead and assign our crossbows to the enemy Skaven slaves.
Orders understood. Onward.
Malus, fetch!
Out.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh.
Chariots. Dark shards.
Darkblade!
Come here, you little punk.
To their graves!
Get him, Malus! The fat boys, yep. You better run, you little punk. Ah, that's a Master Assassin.
Tyrant of battle!
Retreat. Surrender.
Sneaky little get out of here. Let's kill that Gracier.
Cain!
I'll let the Master Assassin get away, but... Well, that was a little painful. Kind of right at the end there. Actually, you know what? We'll let him go so he's weaker. Any guesses on how they will make it so ogres don't get demolished by all of the anti-large available in the game? Mr. Pig, in my opinion, it'll come down to one of two things. Either the ogres will have enough AoE on their swings and so much anti-infantry that they're basically just able to counteract it, or the ogres will have some kind of armor or abilities that they can use that will grant them the ability to negate anti-large, or at least lower it. Alright, we've accomplished the first part of the Warp Sword of Cain. Second part, recruit a Scourge Runner Chariot. The Warp Sword begins to stir, but it is barely enough. Its thirst is far from quenched, it would seem. The blade hungers for more, but not only that, it hungers for something specific. Not just any blood will do, it must have power coursing through it. Malus considers perhaps the accursed beastmen could be carrying the most accessible option, their blood carrying the taint of chaotic energy that is wasted on such primitive beings. However, locating them can be difficult when they do not wish to be found, so preparation should be made to ensure a favorable encounter. Bolster our forces and draw the beastmen out to face a challenge. Get a chariot.
Darkblade!
Alright, that we can manage.
Only a fool would vouch.
Ooh, weakness of Horde. This one's great. Melee defense and hit points. And then we're going to normal move
Still remains.
after this nerd. Might as well kill this dude and get some more slaves out of it.
End their existence. Destined for greatness.
Exterminator. Nice. Alright, and then... I don't want to bring my Black Ark any further north, so we're just going to beeline it for Quetzalcoatl.
I am
Shoulder,
no
I guess
puppet.
is what it would actually be. Alright, now let's grab... Oh, that's so good, but not yet. Let's do that next turn. So we'll get 2 points in Elven Healing.
I hear nothing.
And then let's grab Blade Master on the Master. Alright, and then you're still recruiting troops. Let's get you one more of these. One more of these. That'll work. For the moment.
Shut up, demon!
Would an Ogre Charge be a good name for an ability that negates anti-large? Ogre Charge? Yeah, it could. You know what I would have? Bjorn actually get rid of anti-large would be Gut Plate. I would say, I would be like, oh, the ogres have gut plates. You know, they have these big shields over all their guts to make sure that they don't,
Patience.
like, get their intestines stabbed out or something. Alright, let's upgrade that temple. And I'm gonna float my Black Ark over here. Boop. And we're not gonna get anything yet because I want an upgraded Black Ark. Alright, and we're heading for the capital of the Leafcutta's Forest Goblin tribe because I want it. How likely do I think Thoric versus Throt is now? Very unlikely. Alright, Tor Elisor is under attack. It is kind of a nasty army, but thankfully they don't have a Great Eagle. Sometimes they have a Great Eagle, and Great Eagles are actually horrible to deal with. Most ogres have gut plates. Iron Guts tend to have like heavier ones or heavier like, or maybe they're the ones that don't wear it. I'd have to look at my book. It's been a while since I've read ogre stuff. But yeah. Okay, so he's got white lions.
Dark Riders.
Okay, I don't know why all of my infantry are damaged. But I guess, I'm not really sure. That's okay though. We do have
Battle ready.
a lot of help from the Black Ark abilities.
Corsair handbows. Eager for battle.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is put these guys up on the wall to activate the towers. And everyone else is gonna hide below so I don't get shot by that bolt thrower.
Merciless host.
So let's activate the towers. And I'm gonna open fire on the Reavers. Try and get them away from the bolt thrower as quickly as possible. That way we can send our Dark Riders out to just massacre everything. Butchers are the only ogres who don't wear gut plates. Oh yeah, the wizards. Any idea how demons will be implemented in Game 3? Awesomely. Sorry, I don't have anything more specific than that. Oh, these guys coming into the gate? Alright, let's get them. Yeah, these are Reavers, so this should be a fair fight. Charge!
We understand. Dark elves, without question.
Alright, get ready to fight!
Battle ready. Druki, at once. Without question, we are ready.
Come on, push through! Alright, this is gonna get ugly. Use that there. And goodbye, White Lions. Alright, that's one unit of White Lions gone. Okay, those are spearmen, so we'll just fight them fair. Hurry up! Time is of the essence! Corsairs, go help fight over here. Come on, push! Push! Alright, pay attention. Do that. Break! God damn you! You lads, come out this way. I want that bolt thrower offline. Okay, good job. You guys go take care of the archers. Go, 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 go! Let's throw a cauldron down here. Make it rain fire over here.
The merciless host. No mercy. Glorious destruction.
I kind of dodged it. Focus here. Let's go.
Corsairs.
Gotta try and hang in there at least until I can get another arcane conduit off.
Massacre them. Cold-blooded
Stay on them.
Dark Riders.
Got another Kane's Lash. Drop it there. We'll deal with him in a second.
Corsair handbows. Dark Riders.
Okay, we've got our buff going right now. That's great. These guys broke. They probably won't come back. Charge! Drop that there. Okay, great. We beat the White Lions. That's awesome. Yep, y'all chase after them and just shoot them. Drop fire. Make sure they run off the map. Use Dark Conduit on these 5 dudes. And skadoosh. Lovely. Only 2 Leathern Sea Guard left. Good job. Good job. Head back to base. You guys did great. Rest for a second. You guys, make sure they're dead. You guys, great job. I will save Kane's Lash. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Boom! Nice. Free like 600 damage. Yeah! Victory! Barely! Their lord's gonna capture the point? 200 seconds. It was fine. Dark Conduit is so good. I don't think Noblars are going to be a lot stronger. I think the thing with Noblars is just that they're going to have a lot of unit models.
Darkblade.
This is it. Okay, this is where we're
I tire
heading
of
for.
this.
Let's go into normal stance here.
Do you know who I am?
There it is. All we have to do is take this city, or sack this city, and I get a lovely item out of it. Alright, what's this? Be at war with the Leafcutters tribe, and I get another super item! Yes! That's awesome! I want to go to war with them anyway. Alright, we're going to have the Black Ark garrison Tor Elisor to defend it, and we're going to get an enormous Black Ark. Spicy. We're about to get 2 unique items, chat. How did Malus die? He died in the end times when he was in a really, really big battle in Ulthuan. What the heck? No, not interested. He was in a really big fight in the end times, and it basically built up to, in the end of it, Sarkhan ended up taking over Malus's body, and basically was unleashed. But unfortunately for Sarkhan, when he got unleashed, Tyrion was like right there, and Tyrion picked up the recently dropped Warp Sword of Cain and dual wielded like that super OP as hell weapon against Zarkan, and Zarkan kind of got ripped apart. I want a garrison, and then I want to upgrade Tor Elisor to level 3. Am I going to use the Gift of the Witch King? Not yet, just in case Malus dies out here. Because there's a lot of greenskins between me and where I'm trying to go. So there's a chance Malus's army could die in my greed to accomplish this goal here.
It shall be mayhem. Show your mettle.
So just to show the item that we just got. Oh wait, I don't think it shows up in the events, does it? Oh yeah, it does. We got the Warp Gem. Just like Elgol's Warp Gem, this lesser version gives the wielder limited control over the unpredictable winds of magic. Look at that! Minus 15% miscast chance, plus 10 winds of magic, minus 20% cooldown to all spells. Amazing! And then if we sack this settlement, we're going to get the Idol of Darkness. Although not as powerful as the fabled Idol of Kolkoth, this lesser piece still gives the wielder control over the fabrics of time, though for a limited time only, which gives minus 5 melee defense and minus 50% speed to all enemies within 25 meters.
Them all.
Alright, let's take the city.
Right up, warriors.
Wait, so Malus is dead lore-wise? No, he died in the end times. Malus died in the end times. His body ends up getting taken over by Zarkan, and then Tyrion kills Zarkan. Alright, greenskins. Alright, we're just gonna bust down the gates and kill all the orcs.
Bolt throwers.
Man, we have a very wounded army, but we've still got enough crossbows to win the day. Let's attack over here so we can force the greenskins to hopefully divide their forces a bit.
Corsairs. At once.
Okay, he's like not in the right position at all. Alright, let's go this way. You go that way. Bolt thrower, I want you to just start shooting orcs.
Murder. Dark shine.
Crossbows, let's go.
Corsairs. Forward. Leaving.
Let's go! What happened to Emmerich after he fought Tyrion? Emmerich did not die in the end times until the very last book. So Emmerich survived the fall of Ulthuan, and he went to Athel Loren with the rest of the elves, where he fought against Khorne's legions until the bitter end. You know what? Let's send one unit up this wall. That way I can use Dark Conduit to just blow up all those archers. Oop, I forgot my Scourge Runner chariot. Silly me. Yeah, the lizardmen were pretty much the only big survivors of the end times. There were a couple survivors, like a lot of the bad guys survived. You know, like a lot of the warriors of chaos got absorbed into the realm of chaos or whatever. Stuff like that. Oh, good. I'm at max possession, so I can turn into Zarkan. That's good. I was a little worried that Malus' health was so low, but he'll be fine. Let's get climbing. Yeah, good job, lads. Tear them up.
Cold-blooded killers.
Darkblade!
Bleak swords.
No, I'll do it. 2, 1. Not bad. Cut those units about in half.
Soulless!
Why aren't you shooting? Shoot.
Orders understood. Master Druki! Enacting! Without question, end them. Understood. We understand.
Demon bow!
Battle
No, not you.
chariots! On to slaughter. Forward! Cold ones!
Y'all go that way. I will deal with the orc boss. Alright, so I'm going to pop my buffs, and then I'm going to transform into Zarkan.
To their grave!
Transform! Look at that stat line. Kick his ass, boss man.
To
Go claim
destruction!
that.
Bleak swords!
I'm going to absorb some souls. And I think that's army losses.
Battle ready!
Yep,
By
just about.
Drakira! The merciless host! Taking action!
Alright, so that'll get us the item that I wanted. Which of the notable Lizardman characters survived the end times? We don't really know what happened to a good number of them. Like,
I shall save
like Tenenhuan and Krokgar,
my
we have no idea what
ascension
happened to the two of
assured.
them. It seemed like both of them kind of got away, but it's very unclear. Ooh, the Idol of Darkness.
Darkblade!
Give me that. I love unique items. Factor. Alright, let's get Dracow Tyrant for that good old upkeep reduction, and then Renowned and Feared for more upkeep reduction.
Worse than useless.
Level 10. Martial Name of Power. So you can actually get names of power for the Master Hero, which is great. So let's see what our option is. A routine hunt turned to drama when a beast of legend, the Hydra, has awoken. In a battle for the ages, you defeated the beast after fighting all day and the following night too. Now, however, the monster is vanquished. How best to celebrate your victory? Wallow in its bile, which gives us fire damage, flame resistance, and armor, or drink its blood. Get regen. Yes, I will take the regeneration. Thank you. Awesome. We have a regenerating hero. Now I have to try and make my way back to safety. But our army actually did heal a good bit. Alright. So let's do... let's go ahead and perform the Rite to the Witch King and get a sorceress. Because my army's in good enough shape, I think I can make it. I can make it to safety. So this basically lets you spawn any hero of your choice, and its level is dependent on how many settlements that Malekith owns. So I'm going to get a sorceress, and she's level 4. And Shadow. Okay, so let's get Miasma, Pendulum, and Enfeebling Foe. And she'll join my army next turn, but I can go ahead and... Oh gosh, where's the... Oh, here it is, the Warp Gem. That's interesting. I thought the Warp Gem would be a arcane item, but it's an enchanted item. But whatever. And she has poison attacks. Nice. And the hero always spawns on top of Malus, so that's nice. Epic Man, if it makes you feel better, that's how a author who was answering fan questions said he would have done it. That's not the canonical... Gorok never showed up in the end times. There's no, like, canonical appearance of Gorok for whatever reason. Alright. Join my army. And let's GTFO. And I don't want to run because I think there's a greenskin army here.
Your bloated, stinking presence is unwanted.
And I don't want to risk being in march stance and bumping into them. How is everybody today, by the way? Are y'all doing okay? Life's good? You ready for the weekend? Alright, let's get a Dark Palisade on the Tower of the Sun.
For the Witch King.
And then... Did they fix that? No, they didn't. Okay,
Draw your blade.
so Black Ark is acting as the garrison. We're just gonna auto-resolve and blow them up. Problem solved. Let's also pick up Elven Healing. That way I can start being able to heal even when I am at max nastiness. And then we're gonna go this way. Okay, I don't think the greenskins made it past him, so we can go ahead and march. I'm gonna pull out of here so I can go ahead and try and get another rebellion as quickly as possible. That way we get free slaves.
I will murder anyone to get what I must.
We don't want this with Queek yet because that'll cause issues. Is the stream okay? Because chat is suspiciously quiet. Hold on a second. Let me double check. Okay, we're online. Oh. Okay, so the chat is down. Okay. Welp, 1 second. Let me just not use Restream right now. Alright, there we go. Now I can read chat again. There y'all are. Oh, the leaf cutters are dead. Okay. Well, that works out. Okay, now I can see you guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Restream crashed for a second. How many more DLC do we have left? I have no idea.
Do not vex us further.
Kadioff Zero, thanks so much for the super chat donation. Because Sintra lives, I assume that's I assume you're talking about Cetra, unless there's a Sintra meme I don't know about. All right, let's move the Black Ark closer to Malus so we can get some healing. Boop. There we go. Anyway, so now that I can see the stream again, I'll re-ask, how is everybody doing? Y'all doing okay? Using mods? The only mod I'm using is two skill points for lords. That's it. Because I find it helps the AI a lot. Good, what is my best unit?
Stop. Make it stop.
In this army, probably either the Scourge Runner Chariot or the Blood Rack. Ooh, let's get some lads here. Let's drop a Bleak Sword unit and grab a Bolt Thrower.
Stay in control.
Yeah, we got lots of money, so we can start getting better troops. Oh, shoot. Hold up a sec. I need you to garrison the city. Otherwise, when the AI spawns, it'll just, like, immediately attack, and I won't be able to garrison. Well, that's a bummer. Because now he's out of range, but that's okay. I'll move in range next turn. Do I think Tret should get a new start location? I don't think Tret should get a new start location. I think that Tret should have a double start position like Malus does, with the option to stay in control of Crookback Mountain or sell it. Exactly like Malus.
The people are displeased.
Oh, give me that garrison so I don't have to babysit. Hey, Kira Haas! Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it.
I am lost.
Well, this is kind of awkward. I want to take this city, but I am out of range. And you know what? We can just go out to sea and get our army all recruited up before we start worrying about the mainland. That works. Does Tretch at least get an undercity in Crookback Mountain? I don't think he gets anything in Crookback Mountain right now. Hey, Sotek, glad to catch your stream. Did you, at the start of the campaign, did I keep Haggrafe? No, I sold it. Because in the Vortex campaign, it doesn't really give you any bonuses that are worth it, in my opinion. In Mortal Empires, 100% keep it. In Vortex, I don't think it's worth keeping at all. Alright, let's get a Bolt Thrower. 4 of those. One of those.
Remain in the darkest reaches of my soul, demon.
Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good.
The Druki will always rule the waves.
I want Gorse to move to Nagaroth. Any chance you could check and post on Discord at all, Lore Master of Sotek? Sure. After the stream. I can take a look at it here in a second. Oh gosh, we gotta start fighting Krokgar. That's gonna suck. Let's take Tor Serpendor first.
There is opportunity in the open sea.
But let's also get another. So let's do this. Let's get rid of both of these and get 2 Sisters of Slaughter real quick.
Cease your provocations.
That'll work. That way we can attack Tor Serpendar, take it, and then take the Caverns of Sotek so we own this entire province. Gorse to the Gashazar? Oh, yikes. You leveled up. Nice.
Useless.
Let's go ahead and get third point in training.
The ocean.
Harbor. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a garrison here because this Tower of Stars can get attacked. Gargantuan Black Ark!
Polluting my soul with your words. Fire in my soul.
Hey Sotek, do you know if Lokir got an update? No. Lokir is still the same. Just Black Arcs have been improved.
Gifts from Cain.
The wolves circle the sheep.
All right.
Only a fool would vouch for this one.
Let's grab another point. Let's grab Picardi's Blessing real quick. And then I'm going to sail over here. Yeah, we got a max tier Black Arc. Nice. So now we can start getting all of the fancy things. Hey, guys, hold down the ship for a second. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a hot second. So y'all just chill for a minute. Chat among yourselves. Mods, plug various links, yada yada. I will be right back. And tell you what, guys, what? When I get back, how about we do a giveaway for a key? Does that sound fun? Be right back. Go to the restroom.
Make it stop! Make it stop! Your bloated, stinking presence is unwanted!
You are nothing but a slave.
Enough!
Okay. Ugh. All right. So let's do a quick giveaway, guys. How am I going to do this? Let's do... I guess we'll do it the traditional way. Did I wash my hands? I did wash my hands.
Make it stop! Make it stop!
So let's say... Let's do a lore question. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to ask a lore question. And the first person I see answer it successfully will get a copy of The Shadow and the Blade. Which, real quick, I'm going to see if the Restream chat has been restored so that I can read what the dudes on Twitch are saying. Because I feel bad leaving them out. Oh, looks like I can now. Great. So, here will be the question. Amazing 1985, thanks for the super chat donation. What is Malus good in 1v1? Malus is insane in 1v1. Okay, Twitch, I can read y'all's stuff now. Also, when I ask this lore question, please remember, if you already have the DLC, don't answer it. Okay? So, where's my water bottle? I gotta stay hydrated. There we go, I found it. Alright. So, nice toilet sounds. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my mic would pick up 2 rooms over, but I guess it did. Life goes on. So the lore question, to be thematic for the DLC. Actually, let's make it... Okay, let's do a hard one. Let's do a hard one to make it thematic for the free LC. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, here's the question. First person to answer it correctly that I see in chat will get a copy. And do not answer if you either don't want the DLC or already have it. Alright, the question is, what is the name of the Chaos Lord that Rapunz de Leoness killed in the Siege of Corone? What is his name? Grombrindle? Nope. That's a dwarf. Good try, though. Bob? Not quite.
Fire.
A for effort.
My soul.
Jeffrey Epstein? No, but he didn't kill himself. Oh, wait, I saw it. Where is it? I saw it. Motohide the Brave. Karan, correct. Karan the Blighted. Motohide the Brave. Good job, sir.
An inferno.
Good job.
Malus
You
comes
win.
for
You win the key. If you would be so kind as to shoot me a message on Twitter, with just like a screenshot proving that you're you, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, great, it's storming. Lovely.
Glory to Cain. Rise up, warrior.
Yes, it was Karan the Blighted, the who was a plague lord of Nurgle and led the largest chaos invasion ever of Bretonia. Hey, Mads, how's it going, man? I don't know why I'm fighting this, but I am, so whatever, we'll enjoy it.
Chariots! Merciless warriors! Corsairs!
Oh, I love this army. It's so diverse and sexy.
Dread spear!
Obviously, we want to get some more elite troops, but for what it is, I'm really happy with what we got right now.
Master Druki. Ruthless.
Y'all go that way. Y'all go that way. We go this way. Amazing 1985 donated $5 to the super chat. Thanks, brother. Says, I mean, how well does Malus compare to other dual lords like Tyrion, Grimgor, Snitch in one-on-one combat with level up and access to Zarkan? So, if you use Zarkan, Malus is one of the strongest duelists in the game because he gets 2 life bars. And the Warp Sword of Cain gives him regeneration when he's in close combat. So he can easily go toe-to-toe with all of those other really powerful characters. Easily. Like, it's pretty alarming how dangerous he is. I would say he can very much go toe-to-toe with the likes of Tyrion, Grimgor, and those lots. He's a very heavily armored duelist character.
Bringers of death!
We understand. Following orders. Very well.
Let's get climbing.
Cold-blooded killers. Away!
I thirst!
And start doing damage. Oh, bolt thrower, stop. Just realized I'm shooting my own cold ones in the back.
Chariots!
And thanks so much for those of you who are donating. I really appreciate it. I will say, as a side note, and mods, if we could every once in a while throw out a reminder / plug. For those of you who want to donate, you certainly don't have to. I really appreciate those of you that do. If you'd like to donate to support the channel, my only request is that if you can, consider using the Streamlabs link in the description of the live stream rather than Super Chat on YouTube, just because the Super Chat system is a little finicky. It's curiously designed. I'll put it that way. And YouTube also takes a very large cut because YouTube is YouTube. But that being said, if it's for whatever reason the way you want to do it, then by all means. Alright, let's pop the potion of speed so I can haul ass over to the spot. And go kill this noble. Whoa, easy guys. And here's the reason Malus is so insane. You pop this blood price ability, and his weapon strength gets just insane. Plus the damage resistance. And then you can pop the Demon's Curse to lower their melee defense by 24. So Malus can literally just, like, whoop up on just about anybody. Though if he could stop knocking over this noble, I'd appreciate it.
It will be murder.
Alright, the city's pretty much ours. Let's bring the Medusa over to glare at people. Plus, let me show you all this. When I turn into Zarkan, right? If you get surrounded by infantry, you just go boop! And they take loads of damage. Plus, he has his own self-heal, which is Reaper of Souls. Let me let these nerds get a little closer to me. Oh, no, come back. Ah, whatever. There we go. Alright, Tor Serpendor is ours. Just got here. Did I keep Hag Grafe? I did not. Not for Vortex. In Mortal Empires, I do keep it, but in Vortex, I do not.
Songs shall be written.
All right, let's, we're doing good on money, so we'll loot and occupy. Because I do want the slaves. All right, and we're not going to want slaves here just yet. Let's repair the main structure, get rid of the crafting district for the moment. All right. Why don't you take a chill pill, Starkan? How is my dog? She's great.
To boil, and yours easy to spill.
Krokar's declaring war on us. Not a big surprise.
I only deal in 2 commodities.
We don't want an alliance with Queek yet because Queek's going to attack us when we send out our second shipment. All right. Wipe out these rebels. Oof. That hurt. Doesn't help that I can't heal because of the stupid storm. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move out of this storm.
Stop polluting my soul.
And we're going to grab the Harpy Cages so that we can get the Scourge Runner Chariot so I can get the Warp Sword as quick as possible. And let's pick up another point in Elven Healing, and then Renowned and Feared. And then I need to recruit more troops to replace all the ones that just died. There we go. Okay, maybe not quite that many. We need some spears. Yeah, that'll work.
I can see the void.
All right. Give me... Let's put another point in pendulum. Hey Sotek, how have you been? Am I excited for the DLC and what are my thoughts? I am excited for the DLC. I cannot give you a review on it yet because it's not 100% finished. There's still little quirks and stuff they're doing. Oh, this is bad. Well, this could be a problem because this is a horde I'm supposed to kill for my quest battle. So this is a bug. I'll just kill him and hopefully it won't bust everything. If it does, I can always reload the autosave. Which, just to be safe, let's put the autosave, or let's rename the autosave. Because that horde, for instance, is not supposed to spawn until the next phase of your quest. So let me... save games... We'll just change the name of it. There we go.
Do not vex us further.
Fire in my soul.
Let's get Quartermaster for that upkeep reduction.
Only a fool would vouch for this one.
And then we can get Sycophantic Schemer for the slave reduction and all them goodies. You're gonna move your fat butt over here.
Yes, I control you.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Dude, chill. Alright, let's combine some Dread
The
Spears.
strong shall prevail.
I can see the void.
And then let's pick up a Scourge Runner Chariot. And that's it for the moment. Because I want to get some big spooky monsters. Gotta get some Stomps. Do I want the Hellburn? Yeah, let's get the Hellburn. Poison is always very nice. Okay. Good. Haven't been following the Total War Warhammer 3 speculation, so what are the factions planned to appear? Labib Sod. So there's a lot of speculation about who the factions in Game 3 might be. The only ones I think everyone feels very confident about are the Chaos Dwarves, the Ogre Kingdoms, and the Demons of Chaos. Everything else is kind of a toss-up. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get rid of... see, I don't want 2 Scourge Runner Chariots. Well, I'll get rid of the lower one. But let's do this. Let's drop... Well, actually, I don't think I'm going to run any Scourge Runner Chariots in this army. So let's drop this one and get me a Hydra. Because Daddy likes his Hydras. Have there been any improvements to the other Dark Elf campaigns? Not other than the Black Arcs being a lot better. That's the only fix. Undertaker, yeah, I know, I feel that too. I'm probably going to make a big fuss about that in the near future. Ah, dang it. Yeah, the quest bugged. Okay, so we need to reload that save. If I want to be able to get my, if I want to be able to get the, Warp Sword of Cain. Ooh, this could be tricky. Because to get the Warp Sword of Cain, you have to kill that Beastman army. But that Beastman army spawns the turn before it, or the quest length before it's supposed to. So, these guys right here. These guys have to stay alive. I wonder if I can scare them off somehow. Trying to think. Maybe I could just beat him and he won't die? I could just abandon the city and let it fall. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm totally okay with doing that. I'm just gonna run over here.
Zarkan knows.
That's fine. We're just gonna run over here and hide. So that's like a bug that's in the game right now. I'll show you guys here in a second. So you'll notice that in that last thing, I didn't get a new quest objective, but this time when he attacks my settlement, which he will here in a hot. Oh no, he only attacks Malus. That's right. So we just have to hide. Okay, that's fine actually. We just have to hide away from him. We gotta be stealthy. Oh, see, he followed after me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run into the ocean, where hopefully he will not follow.
Remain in the darkest reaches of my soul, demon.
Man, Zarkan gives me such like hardcore Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibes, and I honestly love it. It's great.
Fire in my soul.
Give me that. Alright, hopefully the beastmen don't follow me out into the ocean. If they do, we'll just run away. Alright, Hugh, have a good one, man. Don't chase me, don't chase me, don't chase me. Good boys. Okay, we're not going to recruit anything else just yet. We're just going to get that so then we can deal with him. I need to remember to message CA after the stream and tell them about that. It's more like Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyder. Well, yeah. What's my Twitch? Loremaster of Sotek. Alright, see, now here it is. Win one battle against the following faction, the Beastmen. The Beastmaster has quickly proven his worth and has successfully rooted out a nearby Bray herd. The Warp Sword aches and yearns, apparently reacting to the chaos-tainted blood within a hair's breadth of its tip. This is a good sign that Malus is on the right path. This Bray herd will prove a suitable massacre sufficient to both sate the blade and amuse Malus too, of course.
The torment
So now,
displeases me.
we will go back to the settlement.
Increase the pace.
Wunderval. Loremaster of Sotek, what is your Twitch? It's Loremaster of Sotek. If one of the mods is around, they can link it. Thank you, found it. Okay, good.
Cease your provocations. This hurts.
So the Warp Blade of Cain and the Sword of Cain are separate but related weapons. It's more that the Warp... Yes, they are very different. There's actually even multiple Warp Swords of Cain. There are essentially like fake ones.
In the end, it shall only
Where
be me, I swear
where'd the
What
Beastmen go?
is this place?
They're there. Beastmen, come play with me. I want that warp sword. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Crocscore Ancient, I'm gonna enjoy killing you. I really don't like Crocscore Ancients. Why is my name Loremaster of Sotek? So I'm a Lizardman player back when Warhammer Fantasy was around. Lizardmen were like my thing. And Tenenhuan was always my favorite character, and Sotek my favorite like deity in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. And I call myself Lore Master because I have a very firm belief that there is no one that knows Warhammer Fantasy lore more than me, at least when it comes to like modern Warhammer Fantasy lore. And I have gone to great lengths to try and prove that on every occasion that allows. And when I decided to make a YouTube channel, it just kind of made the most sense. So that's what I went with. Taraj, thanks, man. I won't. I will remember that. Alright, so we'll beat the Lizardman back here, and then we'll be good. I need to get my master on a cold one. Let's get the Scourge Runner Chariot to do some harassing. Where's the Carnosaur? Let's go make a Carnosaur mad. Twitch name on Sotek is still Lore Master of Sotek. And I'm live on both. I am live on both Twitch and YouTube right now. This is wrong. This right here is wrong. This dude should be a hero, not a lord. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Dealers in death. Advancing chariots.
Fair enough. Uh-oh. Wow, those cold ones got evaporated.
Chariots. Merciless warriors.
Bolt thrower, let's focus that Stegodon. Oh, right, these are dinosaurs. Spearmen! In front! Why do I hate the Ancient Kroxigor? Because I don't hate the Ancient Kroxigor. I hate that the Ancient Kroxigor is a lord and not a hero. Very big difference. The main reason is that Kroxigor should not lead armies, with the one exception of Nakai. Like, that's what makes Nakai, like, super duper unique, is that he can lead armies. Because he's like a big, scary first generation with a lot of intelligence and wisdom that others of his species don't have. Plus, I don't think as lords that they add anything great of value to the Lizardman campaign. I honestly believe that. Let's drop Enfeebling Foe on these Carnosaurs. We want to try and get rid of these Carnosaurs as quick as we can. Have the Black Ark start raining down fire. It's Jurassic Park up in here. Okay, we've got that one dealt with. It's fine.
No mercy.
Charge!
Sorceress of growth.
Alright, let's lower melee defense of everybody in this big fat pocket. Start dropping meteors. job, good job. Focus your fire. Push them back.
To their graves! Moving out!
Let's have Malus get rid of this. Okay, let's go ahead and transform to Zarkan so I can slap this pocket. Drain souls! Explode. Nice.
Nagarothi! Where to? Druki! Die, weaklings! Dark shards! Die, weaklings! Massacre them!
Battle call!
Attack!
Alright. I think we're good.
Back! Understood.
The dinosaur army has been forced back. Nailed it.
The merciless host! Ruthless!
Can Zarkan make Malus more powerful than Malekith? In close combat, yes. In, like, general, no. Just because Malekith has access to magic. So, Tech, a bit of a question, but can any creature without magical help kill a Thunder Lizard? Dreadsaurians can. And very certain individuals could. But it would be difficult for most of them. Alright, well that was an unpleasant fight, but we survived. Oh, that looks like something for my Black Ark to hunt. Okay, well let's turn off the camera on these guys because I don't care. Is he gonna come get me? He kind of thought about it. Nope, that settlement's boned. That's okay.
Feel the power.
It's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Alright, now let's grab Quartermaster. You are going to get Super Pendulum.
Will not possess me again!
Alright, let's combine a couple units. And then take care of these beastmen real quick, and then we're gonna skedaddle.
End their existence.
I started following thanks to the Warhammer Fantasy RPG. Mateo DF, that's awesome to hear, man. I have been very proud of how the RPG has turned out. I know it's not the most popular series on the channel, but I really, really enjoy it. So, how many cold ones to kill a Carnosaur and how many Carnosaurs for a Dreadsaurian? For cold ones to kill a Carnosaur, it would probably take like a good pack of like 20 or 30. To kill... Oh man, to kill a Dreadsaurian with Carnosaurs, you'd probably need like 4 or 5. I'm completely pulling those numbers out of my ass, by the way, but, you know. There you go.
Dark shards! Cold-blooded killers! Chariots! Merciless
All right.
warriors!
We'll beat these beastmen, and then we need to worry about getting Malus healed up.
Druki, forward!
Okay, I don't think he's coming to me, so let's go to him. Let's go!
We are ready!
Scourge Runner Chariots, let's go do some harass. How many Grimlocks? Probably, you'd need 2 Grimlocks still to take down a Saurian. Desolated Maggot? I was just pulling those numbers out of my butt. I wasn't basing them on anything. In game, you would probably need like 2 or 3 Carnosaurs to take down a Dreadsaurian. To take down a Carnosaur, you would need at least 3 or 4. You probably need like 5 units of feral cold ones. Well, if he's just gonna stand there, then I'm just gonna start throwing stuff at him. And lightning! Any like super units? No. Wow, that got his attention. Okay, I want you to focus the... let's focus the Chaos Spawn.
Eager for battle. No survivors. Demon bow.
Let's go!
Advancing. Tyrant of...
We're just gonna send Malus right in. Malus is basically pseudo-invincible at this point. Slow back a little bit.
Wage war. Shorter. Great spears. Carnage. Onward. Terror and death. Attack. Battle calls. Delta. Relentless! For pain! On to slaughter! Great spears! Dark shards! Battle ready! Forward!
Onward! Come, Malus! Sarathan!
I will kill! Glorious destruction! Slash kill! Massacre them!
Warrior Shari!
Onward!
Okay. Let's make sure we kill that wizard.
No fear!
Just be safe. Alright, dead beastmen. Is Zarkan not able to use magic? Not within Malus's body, no. He does use like, well, Zarkan kind of uses magic like to unleash demonic powers, but he does not cast magic in any traditional sense. All right, the Warp Sword of Cain. Yes, that's it. Malus can feel the Warp Sword's power returning. Soon it will seethe with the same energy as it did the day Malus drew it from the Chaos Waste and slew its Dragon Ogre Guardian. The blade remembers the taste of creatures it has killed in the past, and it's clear now that it craves to consume that ancient and powerful blood once more. Bloodshed cannot be avoided then. Malus must head to the Warp Gate, return to the Chaos Waste, and face the followers of Chaos in person. It is there, in the lands where he first took up the Warp Sword of Cain, that the Ravenous Blade will have its fill and finally fully renew its deadly power. So we're going to make a nice big old fat army for that.
Malus comes for you.
We're going to run away.
Repositioning. I will not succumb.
So we're probably about to get attacked here, but it's okay. We will do our best to survive. Let's put you on a cold one. I kind of want you on a cold one chariot. It does look cooler. But I lose my anti-large. but I do gain anti-infantry. But I have a better stat line. Grr. But you're the only character that can ride a Cold One chariot. Besides Malekith. If I recall correctly. I really don't care for the Dark Pegasus. Let's do a Cold One. I'll put a chariot on a later one.
Enough!
Have a deal. Lord of the Black Court. Slaughter calls us.
Any sign of Malus other items that got destroyed in the game? Yes, Herald. I've actually picked up, I think, 2 of them already. I'll show you in a moment. What do I use to prime my minis? I use Corex White for Night Haunts.
Bolt throwers.
That is my preferred go-to for Spook Boys. Whenever when I'm painting my Tyranids, I use the Chaos Black spray. Yeah.
Yes.
I will say Korok's White is like super finicky. Like it is probably the most bitchy of those. Alright, let's move. I want to get rid of all these stupid high elves. I've been using Gracier personally. Works great even when not using for contrast. Oh, that's interesting. The only reason I like Corax White for Night Haunts specifically is just because the color palette that I use for my Night Haunts is very bright. So like having a white undertone is very, very helpful. But I would not use it for anything else. Positions, everyone! Positions! Alright, while we're waiting for those bolt throwers to get into position, we'll go ahead and hurl down some lightning. Skadoosh. And then let's hurl down a meteor. Skadoosh. Ah, that one kind of missed. That's okay though. Bolt throwers! Are we in position? Just about. Okay. So do Malus and Zarkan ever get along, or do they hate each other? Generally they hate each other. They are in a almost never-ending power struggle, and they do not get along at all. They have very different objectives. I'll put it this way. Malus's entire book series was about him trying to free himself from Zarkan's influence. Like, his entire life revolved around trying to get Zarkan out of his body. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Malus, but he tried. Alright, bolt throwers. Let him rip.
Dreadlord! Exquisite! By K! Bloody murder!
Attack!
Nagarathi! Merciless warriors! By Drakira! Corsair handbows! terror and death. Following orders.
Start throwing stuff.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Bringers of death! Sha! Indeed!
Battle calls.
Dealers in death! Advance, Druki! Destroy!
We understand.
Them for cows!
Corsair handbows!
Sacrifice them!
My blade hungers.
Black-hearted lord!
Corsair handbows. Attack! Cold-blooded killers.
Dead!
Good work. Keep it up.
Suffering for all. Slay them.
Nice. Good hit.
The Widowmaker! Corsair handbows!
Cold-blooded killers.
Lock out!
Merciless warriors. Dark elves. Dreadlord.
All right, let's get the Dreadlord in here to finish off the Prince.
The merciless host! We are hard pressed!
Corsair handbows.
Excellent! Nagarothi, on to slaughter!
There they go. Get out of here, you bunch of mutts. I remember when Malus first appeared in the Games Workshop comic back in the day. Also, was when you got the third depiction of a warrior priest before they became bald. Oh, that's fun. All right, see you, cat.
The weak are crushed.
Yay! Sunken High Elf Fleet. My favorite. Alright, let's pick up Quartermaster. Oh, wait, no. We want Unstoppable. Yeah! Plus 10% weapon strength and plus 5 melee attack for all units. Then we'll pick up Quartermaster.
Stop polluting my soul with your words!
Alright, next let's go ahead and grab the Dread Mance so that we can start getting like Cold One Knights and stuff.
Darkblade!
Ooh, Malus, you're in a really bad spot, my brother. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to have my characters
Setting forth!
go ahead and flee.
Fire in my soul!
Ill-considered. On the path.
Just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure Malus is going to get smacked here. And then let's de-equip any items so that if I do get taken out, I don't have to worry about losing any items. Oh, somebody wanted to see the storyline items I've got so far. So I got the Warp Gem, which is from one of the books. So it says, just like Elgol's Warp Gem, this lesser version gives the wielder limited control over the unpredictable winds of magic. And then I also have the Idol of Darkness, which says, although not as powerful as the fabled Idol of Kolkoth, this lesser piece still gives the wielder control of the fabrics of time, though for limited time only. So because all of Malekith's items from the original stories were destroyed, you can't actually get the ones that were blown up, but you can get like little versions. We'll
Show your metal.
maybe he won't pursue us, but if he does, we'll just let Krokgar take us down this time. Oh, we escaped! Hooray!
Speak,
It's a Christmas
Only
miracle.
promise I make is to seek profit from this meeting.
I did say that, Undertaker, but I'm choosing to do something different. For my own interests. My casualty replenishment's pretty okay, so I'm not too worried about it right now.
This hurts!
Ridiculous.
Master Druki,
Sorceress of
Come back to me, characters.
I will not succumb.
I'm gonna run far away.
Bloated, stinking presence is unwanted. Going ashore.
Okay, I need to come back here. To garrison.
Double time. Lord of the Black Cord.
Give me that back. Give me this. Give me this. Eh, it's fine. We can stay on that dude.
Do not vex us further.
So, while I have y'all's attention, I'll go ahead and ask, since y'all are starting to kind of get a good feel for everything, you know what, we're just gonna...
God of murder, this is real military might.
What do y'all, have y'all decided, those of you in chat, what campaign you're gonna run next or first or whatever?
Fire in my soul.
I'd love to hear what campaigns y'all are thinking you're gonna hammer first and all that. Is the Mount of Malus special? No, yeah, Spite is special. What made Spite very special in Tabletop was that he was not stupid. He was actually very intelligent. Raponce, Krokar, interesting. Snitcher Raponce, Lokir.
And no power in creation will stop me.
Do I think Malus has do I think Shadowblade has a chance to become a legendary hero? Yes. Uh-oh. Alright, so Clan Moors is attacking us now. Okay, now we seriously have to skedaddle. As another consignment of scrolls is being ready for shipment back to Nagaroth, Darkblade received word that yet another Skaven force had emerged and was rapidly closing in on his position. The verminous parasites must be trying to get their pestilent claws on the powerful scrolls of Hakardi.
Get out of my head, damn you!
As Dark Elf magic is far more destructive than that of other races, the Ratmen surely must have something planned, with Malus as part of one of their nefarious schemes. But first they will have to get past the General of the Witch King's armies. Damaged Missive 2. Is it the scrolls the Skaven are after? Through a recovered missive, partly burned in a poorly attempted cover-up, it appears these attacks are targeted. This missive, all that remains of it saying, go kill target now.
Fire in my soul.
Okay, we're gonna retreat for a bit, because those Clan Moor Skaven are gonna follow us.
Dread Lord of Nagaroth, black-hearted Dread Lord.
Malus first because of the story. Mortal Empire's Deathmaster Snitch. Do I think Shadowblade could kill Snitch? I don't know. That would be a pretty fair fight. I mean, those two literally have the exact same skill set.
from Cain.
Oh my god, the entire ocean is just like not good.
Worse than useless.
Okay, let's grab scouting for more magic items.
I can see the void.
Oh, let's take out Krokgar. Get him! Actually, before we attack him, can I pick up any regiments for now? I cannot. That's a bummer.
Bring an inferno.
Alright, let's take down Krokgar.
Existence.
Undertaker, you do get a lot of buffs from having him. Godzilla 2021, $285. Thanks, brother. Says, I hope new heroes are more of a thing for future Lord packs. Me too, man. I think new heroes are much more valuable than new Lords at this point, to be 100% honest. Ooh, gosh, this is gonna be a whole lot of yikes. Good news is we can funnel him here.
We are ready.
All right, we gotta hold him until our reinforcements show up.
Blighted one.
But our master's on a cold one now, at least.
Master Druki!
So this is Spite, for anyone that hasn't seen him yet. He has a badass color scheme. And his armor is a beautiful. I love Spite.
Tyrant of battle.
He's great.
Dark shards. Battle ready. Dark shards. Chariot.
You go do harassment play. The rest of us, let's move up and plug this hole.
Of course.
But the good news is we've got reinforcements.
Following orders. We understand. Battle calls.
Generic caster lord for the Hiles with Grim and the Paunch. Yeah, I hope so.
Lord of fear.
Yeah, I really want Archmages. Hopefully we get them.
Chariot.
Dealers in death. Advancing.
Alright, if we could hit Krokar with a lightning bolt, I'd be very happy. Damn!
Cold-blooded killers. Dread spears.
Rook. Eager for battle.
Chariots. Following orders. Blood for Cain.
Alright, let's organize this army into something. Spears.
Orders understood.
You dudes.
Destruction.
Darkblade.
Darkblade, go.
Advancing. Die, scum.
At once!
We understand. Without question.
Focus our efforts.
Bringers of death. Kill me.
Onward. Battle ready. Attack. By your command.
Making ground!
Immediately. Horses. Great spears.
Sorceress of bronze. Come, Malus. Femme fatales.
Eager for battle.
Ruby. Massacre them. I go for.
Alright, make it rain!
Shards. Advance, Druki.
Alright, let's transform. Suck souls. And explode.
Master Druki! I can!
Sorceress. Nagarothi.
Shoot the Krokar, please.
Black-hearted lord. Horses.
All powerful.
Dealers in
Scourge Runner Chariot, let's get charge.
Their end comes.
More magic.
Your masters are no more.
Alright, let's bring Sarkhan over here. Pop the potion of speed. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Chariot! Blood will flow. Corsair have bows. Show no mercy. Back!
Weaken him. Has anyone been able to see the final quest battle for Malus? I don't know if anyone's shown it off yet, but if you stick around here, you'll definitely get to see it. Alright. Krokgar has been slapped. I love his new portrait. The new Krokgar portrait is so good. Could the hand of the gods destroy the Widowmaker? Unlikely, but maybe? Very unlikely, though.
Songs shall be written of us. Put the slave masters to work.
Alright, we got the defeated Krokgar trait. Awesome. Okay, let's get another point in Quartermaster. And then we can put a point into Sadistic.
Remain in the darkest reaches of my soul, demon. Zarkan knows. None
Alright,
shall
then we'll
live.
finish off Krokgar.
We will make them bleed. I waited long enough.
Awesome.
Lord of the Black.
And then you're gonna head back here to be
The
the...
ocean awaits.
Oh no, we'll have Malus be the garrison.
Corsairs, sail! Darkblade!
Okay,
Dirty
good. The city is safe.
worm. Only a fool would vouch for this one.
Lord
You can
of the
just
Black.
pop this stance.
Has yet to show much worth.
2 points in Quartermaster. Okay.
Death to the weak.
And we can get some more troops. $10 donation from Godzilla 2021 says, just want to say you're the first YouTuber I've donated to and I really love your videos. Well, thank you so much, Godzilla 2021. I really appreciate that. Thanks, man. Oh, we got another gift to the Witch King. Let's do it. Get a new hero. And I want a Death Hag this time.
Pride of madness.
Ooh, only 4.
Worse than useless.
Replenish troops, Dance of Death, and Impassioned. And we want her because we want more casualty replenishment. You know what? Let's go ahead and drink an elixir. Ooh, 1,500 gold now. Yikes. That way we can get, like, massive amounts of heals for a little bit. Hey, Mr. Yadian. Could Malus defeat Krokgar in this? Yes. In the lore, probably not. Is there any other Lizardman DLC I would like to see? Don't care. Yeah, I want a Troglodyte. That's the only thing missing from the Lizardman that I want, is a Troglodyte.
I am no puppet. Nowhere to run. Show your mettle. Rise up, warriors.
What happened to Malus in the end times? In the end times, Malus ended up being fully possessed by Sarkhan, and then when he transformed into a demon, Zarkhan dropped the Warp Sword of Cain, and Tyrion picked it up, and Tyrion dual wielded Sunfang and the Warp Sword of Cain against Zarkan and killed him. And it was kind of epic. But it was sad to see Malus go out like that. Ooh, we are getting beaten. Both throwers, focus the birds. Alright, let's just throw Malus in with the Master. They'll be okay. You lot, get your butts over here.
Chariots.
Darkblade. Warrior.
Charge!
I will kill. Battle ready.
Oh, that's bad. Ah! Save me!
Battle ready. At once.
Save the wizard, you idiots! Ugh!
Sorceress of Grund!
Protect me! Oh, Malus. Oh no, I forgot Malus doesn't have his transformation. Why am I so dumb? Ah! Fire everything! Fire everything!
Dark shards.
Bringers of death!
Fire everything!
Aria! Aria! Aria!
No survivors.
Death hang!
Understood. At once. On to slaughter.
Dark shards.
Save the Master!
Pride of Cain. Corsairs. Die, weaklings.
Eager for battle. As you say. Onward!
Dealers of death.
My power! Fly and
Woo! That was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Woo! That could have been bad. Jacob, yes, Zarkan is a demon of Slaanesh.
Songs we make poor slaves.
He is a greater demon of Slaanesh, so he's a keeper of secrets. Alright, well that could have been really bad, but we salvaged it. Alright, let's pick up Avatar of Terror and the Waking.
Worse than useless.
I have just the potent.
Why you gotta
Darkblade.
be like that, Zarkan? It's rude. Your life is a joke. It's like, oh, I feel it's getting a little personal.
Stay away, Zarkan.
Give me them Cold One Dread Knights. And a Hydra. Okay, maybe not that many. Give me like 2. Then give me 2 Cold One Knights. Then give me some Hargoneth Executioners. What does that mean, a Keeper of Secrets? Keeper of Secrets is the title of the strongest demons of Slaanesh. The reason they're called Keepers of Secrets is that they are these really perverse and grotesque monsters that know all of your inner desires. So they're known as keepers of secrets because they know all of your secrets. They know all of your inner
Shut up,
torment and
Rise up, warriors.
all that jazz.
Glorious carnage.
Pain tolerance. Oh, and then Beast Tamer. This is such a good one. It's charge bonus to all the monsters. All right.
No more from you.
Let's get Woundmaker. Death Hag leveled up, which means more casualty replenishment. All right. Ooh, gosh, this is gonna kind of suck, but we'll just have to deal with it.
Something bubbles within.
I'm kind of tempted to activate full possession. Oh, we got a new quest. Ah, that's not that great. We get slaves, but I don't really want to be at war with Zlotlan if I can avoid it. How many turns do I have to complete this? 8? We might. The Death Hags have a strong connection with Slanesh, right? No. Oh, crap. I got this bug. So this is another bug that they need to fix, unfortunately. So let's load the autosave. Because they have an issue right now where they auto attack when they get to your settlement. But because they don't have any siege weapons, they can't actually attack. So you get stuck. So I need to move Malus out of the settlement so that the Clan Wars can attack without breaking the game.
Darkblade.
Let's just pick up some more regiments of renown just to give me an army. And I'm going to pop out of my settlement and go into ambush stance.
They will suffer.
Since he's doing that, let's get the Dark Elf Manors for more casualty replenishment for the Black Ark.
This is not the time, Zarkam.
Yeah, Death Hags are connected to Cain, so it would be a bit of a religious conundrum for them to.
End their existence.
Is there any way of breaking demonic possession? It can be done, but it's very difficult. It usually requires an extreme act from another deity. How is the Harpy Regiment of Renown? Very good. I'll show you here in a sec. They have this cool glowy effect when they get into close combat, but they're pretty strong.
Dark elves.
And they look really cool. The Crows of Cain. So this is one of the new regiments of renown. They are bloody harpies that are very glowy. And when they get in combat, they of course have Crow Feast, which lets them heal over time when they're in close combat. Alright, Malus I can't actually send into combat because he has no health. So he'll just hide back here.
Wage war.
Merciless warriors. Chariots. Dark Rider crossbows.
I am ready. Dark indeed.
Merciless warriors.
Mow him down.
Death Hag. All powerful.
Battle calls. Following orders. Carnage awaits.
Eurathin.
They really need to upgrade the Raven Heralds. They're kind of a bummer unit right now.
Onward. Massacre them. Master Druki. Swiftly now.
Druki!
Servant of Hecate!
Death Hag, go nuts.
Cold-blooded killers! Eager for battle!
These guys are terrible.
Bloody murder!
Spent like half of their ammo and they just haven't done anything yet.
Nagarothi!
Back! Stone turmoil! We are ready!
Death Hag!
These all clan rats? Yeah.
Ruthless!
Dark sorceress!
Popping a Thievling foe on the Grace here.
Melee!
Cold-blooded killers!
Undertaker, that's actually pretty funny. The Dark Elves are just screaming for Oreos.
Orders understood!
Kill Darkblade!
Ready! Oriole Larry!
By my spear!
Death Hag!
Yeah, you better run, you little bastards. What quality of life am I most excited for, excluding the turn times? Quality of life? I am most excited about... I mean, that's kind of a big deal, quality of life-wise. I don't really think anything else is quality of life. They're like straight-out upgrades. Unless you're talking about, like, in the future. In which case, I would really like to see the... there's a lot of things I would want to get fixed. There's a lot of things I would want to get fixed. You know what I would really like as a quality of life update? I would like them to make it so that my camera settings, this thing up here, would save between campaigns. I hate that it doesn't. It drives me nuts. Alright, let's get Lying in Wait. And then Eternal Hatred.
Shut up, demon! Shut up, demon!
Alright, let's kill them.
Their existence.
Feel the power!
Finally! Alright. Clan Moore situation is dealt with.
Slithering.
Give me that Pit of Shades.
Worse than useless.
Impassioned.
Close the gates behind us.
Alright. Let's get rid of the stuff I don't want in this army.
Shut up, demon!
And then let's work on the stuff I do want. So I want Blackguard. Get rid of it. One more of these. Two of these. A Hydra. And 4, 3. Let's replace the Scourge Runner Chariot with a Cold One Chariot. And then let's get one more unit of Harganeth. That'll work. And then, chat, let's do his quest battle. And then that'll be it for this stream. I'm going to go take a lunch break. After my lunch break, I will be back. I will be back like an hour after I leave.
I am no puppet.
So that will be, and then we'll just hop right back into this campaign and do our best to finish it. Blackguard, yeah, sorry. I don't know why I kept saying Harganeth.
Cream of the crop.
Oh, y'all want there to be some Harganeth? Alright, fine. Let's get one. I want at least 4 anti-large. So we'll get one, and they can just kind of hang out in the back.
Have you grown so tired of cowering that you offer your death so easily? Destined for greatness.
Ah, yes! Tier 4 is best tier for settlements. Alright, give me public order. Then I want sorcerer building.
Quiet, fiend.
Contempt and hatred. 20% weapon strength against everything. Nice. Then let's get inspiring presence.
In Nagaroth, weak perish.
Has anyone been counting the number of shut up demons? Do y'all think that would be a bad drinking game? Take a shot every time Malus says, shut up demon. It just results in like mass alcohol poisoning.
Only a fool would vouch for this one. Something bubbles within.
I will always be the powerful one.
Alright, let's start improving our Black Arcs garrison as well. So let's trade out our spears for executioners. Not executioners, Blackguard. I'll get it. I'll get it. Then let's trade out let's trade out one of the harpy. Let's trade out both the harpies. We'll get a Charybdis and a Black Dragon.
Stay away, Zarkan.
The drinking game sounds like Slaneshi Heresy. It would be pretty heretical. What am I expecting for the next pack? I am really expecting... Let's go ahead and declare war on Zlatlan for that. Wow, I could like get a good relationship going with the Lizardmen, but that's heretical, so we're gonna declare war. Because Tazarkan asked us to. Yeah, give me those slaves. Alright, chat. It is time for the quest battle of the ages. Here we go. Y'all ready to fight Kolek's Sun Eater? That's right. Kolek is the boss for Malus's quest battle. Alright, I'm going to mute myself so y'all can listen to his speech, and we're just going to hop right into it. Oh, wait, I gotta read this little part here. To sate the thirst of the legendary warp sword of Cain, Malus must enter the warp gate and face the horrors that await him in the chaos waste. All the while, his self-control waxes and wanes with the torment of demonic rage that boils within him. He was always arrogant and ambitious, even by Druchi standards, but the curses convinced him that no foe can best him, especially not today. The blade has already tasted chaos-tainted blood. By the time the battle's over, it will be glutted with it. Whew! Now we can enjoy the movie.
The chaos wastes. A brutal and horrific place. But I am no stranger to these twisted lands. My past exploits have brought me to far worse realms. The warp sword hungers and must be fed. Something here entices it greatly. Dark energies surge from the blade, more so than when it tasted the blood of those pathetic, chaos-crazed beastmen. Is it me who wields the sword, or the sword that wields me? Zar can surely say it is neither. But I do not depend on you, cursed demon. While I am still in control, the Blade's thirst will be sated. It will be empowered once more. By the god of murder, there is more than enough chaos blood to spill here. And spill it I will. I am death!
Alright, and I heard Godzilla 2021 donated another $5. Man, thanks, man. And it says, could Nakai beat Throg? You'll find out on the next episode of Who Would Win, which is coming very soon. Also, thanks very much to Banon for subscribing with his Twitch Prime. Thanks, brother. Alright, anyway, time to kill Kolek Suneater.
Bloody murder! Darkblade!
And he is beelining right for us.
Black gods!
Quickly!
Murder awaits! Going forward! On to slaughter! Blood will flow!
Oh, shoot. I don't have my Sarkhan transformation. Okay, I will need to be careful with Malus. Big Daddy himself. Positions, people! Positions! Charge!
Battle ready!
Oh lord, here he comes.
Servant of Hecate!
Oop, run forward, run forward.
The merciless host!
Sorceress of blood!
Oh my gosh, Dragon Ogres! Ah!
It is done with pleasure! Dark elf! No survivor!
Oh my master. Oh my gosh. Enfeebling foe!
Elfry and Aha!
Relentless! Immediately!
Oh, Kolek hurts, chat. He hurts a lot.
Cold-blooded killers!
Open fire!
Understood.
Come, Malus! Sorceress of blood!
Master, chase off Kolek Suneater.
Dark stars! Blood will flow!
Don't just stand there, charge! Archers, let's focus him.
Striking out!
Taking control! Chariots! Onwards to murder! Battle ready! As you say!
Oh, my cold one's got, like, slapped.
Darkblade!
Keep fighting!
Dark shot!
Alright, we've beaten the first army. Oh, that's a posse of manticores. Great.
Who's fast?
Sorceress of blood!
Bolt throwers! Slaughter them!
Chariots! After Kolek. Bring him down! Bring him down! Oh, there's a wizard up there. Dark shards! Aim! Aim! Harkonneth, to the front line! Oh, jeez.
Time to kill.
Oh, run away!
Eager for battle.
Darkblade!
Yeah, chase off those dragon ogres, please.
Sorceress.
Healers in death.
Shenmue.
Ooh, this is about to get really ugly.
Shards.
Focus the wizard!
Merciless warriors. Orders understood.
Get Kolak out of here.
Foul and foul. Fear me.
Oh, get out of there, Malus!
Striking out! Darkblade!
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Ah! My abilities cost health to use, and unfortunately I did not have enough health to spend. Ah!
Black shards!
This is a great quest battle. This is a very fun quest battle.
Sorceress.
Bring him down! Bring him down!
Merciless warriors. Slash. Kill.
Black guards!
Get in there, come on!
Blade hungers.
Oh god, that's a full health Shaggoth.
Dark deeds.
Dread knight. Murder awaits. Master Druki. Dark shards. Hydra Kira.
Ready.
Victory! Victory! Shatter, you big doofus. Okay. Well, that was fun. Kraken Rock did wake up in the end times. He did. It was brief, but he did wake up in the end times because they talk about it in Age of Sigmar. Well, Malus died. That's kind of a bummer, but it's alright.
My powers are growing.
I guess y'all might want to see a high Beastmaster, right? Oh, so cool fun fact. They've actually been improving a lot of the traits. So you'll notice like Weapon Master actually gives way more melee attack and armor piercing than it used to. Tactician gives a larger buff. Strong gives better stats. Fleet-footed gives 20% speed instead of like 5. Confident gives +4 leadership instead of +2. Tough gives 25 armor instead of like 5. Stuff like that. So let's hire a high Beastmaster so I can show y'all his stuff. Let's get the Weapon Master.
High Beastmaster.
But we got the Warp Sword of Cain. The time of blood is at hand.
Only a fool would vouch for this.
Alright, I see a lot of people asking questions about Kraken Rock and stuff, and I am happy to I'm happy to answer those questions after lunch. So, we are done for now. I'm gonna go take a lunch break. I will be gone for about an hour, and then I will be back to show you guys off the High Beastmaster and do our best to complete this campaign. So we'll start invading all of this space over here and go from there. So thank you all so much for watching. Thanks again. A big shout out to those of you who have subscribed on Discord or added so thanks to Kira Haas for membership here on YouTube. Thanks to Banan and Meat Reaver over on Twitch for their Prime subs. And thanks to Amazing 1985, Godzilla 2021, and Kodioff Zero for your generous donations today. And I think there was another donation earlier today, but you know who you are. So thanks everybody. I'm going to go eat lunch. I will be back in 1 hour where we will continue this campaign and do our best to get through it as quickly as possible. So I will see you guys then. Make sure to go get yourself some lunch, get up, walk around, get some exercise, all that jazz. See you guys in an hour.